What's up, everyone? This is going to be the Leap Quake build. This is a really powerful build. They've increased the damage to 20,000%. This is for Season 16, patch 2.6.4, Season of Grandeur. The Season of Grandeur applies the Ring of Royal Grandeur buff, and it does not stack with Ring of Royal Grandeur. This lasts all season. You will need, instead of 6, now 5 pieces of the Might of Earth set. With the helmets, you want to roll crit chance. The Eyes of the Earth. Spires of the Earth for the shoulders, you want to roll reduce cooldowns. The chest plate, you want to roll earthquake damage on it. Hellfire amulet, and I've got tough as nails in it. Double crit if possible on that. Pole of the Earth, you want to try to get double crit with cooldowns if possible. Ancient Parthan Defenders as your offhand, you want fire skill damage on that. Ancient Parthan Defenders increases your damage reduction by 10% for stunned enemies. Girdle of Giants, Seismic Slam increases earthquake damage, which is your secondary skill for Seismic Slam. Focus and Restraint, try to have double crits on those. Weight of the Earth, roll strength, life, and all resist. Loot socks for the boots with Seismic Slam damage on them. It allows you to leap up to 3 times within 2 seconds before the cooldown begins. So if you leap before the 2 seconds, it'll reset the cooldown. If you wait those 2 seconds, it'll start the cooldown. So you wouldn't be able to do it until you use up your Fury, which there's in here somewhere. Use your Fury to gain, which, here it is. Reduce cooldown of Earthquake, Avalanche, Leap, and Ground Stop by 1 second for every 30 Fury you spend. The weapon, you want Blade of Tribes. You want to roll damage percentage in there, cooldowns. You need about 40% cooldown reduction. 35 to 40%.
I was caught stealing one.
For your gems, you want Emerald in your weapon, rubies in your gear, unless you're running really high GRs and dying a lot. Swap those out with diamonds. Diamond in your helmet for reduced cooldown. Zordok Alteration for the damage reduction as your legendary gems. Band of the Trapped for increased damage towards control and impair effects. Bane of the Stricken for increased damage for each time you attack, and increased damage towards the Rift Guardian and bosses. For your cube, you want
Some brand new goods you might be
the Furnace for the increased damage against elites. Nims, I've got that in there for increased elites. Band of the Might for damage reduction after using a leap by 80%. For your skills, you want Earthquake with Molten Fury, Seismic Slam with Rumble, Leap with Death from Above, Threatening Shout with Falter, Wrath Berserker with Insanity. Insanity increases your damage. Warcry with Impunity. That is the all resistances. Increases all resistances by 20%. So if you used to do that, the Warcry with Impunity, you'd want to roll all resist over some of this stuff. Like the regenerates life right there. If you can roll all resist there, it would be recommended over life per second. And we've got tough as nails as passive in Hellfire Amulets. Tough as nails is increases armor and increases thorns. You use it mainly for the armor. Thorns doesn't really do much in here. As long as there are 3 enemies, Brawler, as long as there are 3 enemies within 12 yards, your damage is increased by 20%. Might of Earth, gain 30 Fury using Avalanche or Earthquake when it's triggered. 25% increased damage from Berserker Rage, Rampage, 1% increased damage. Stacks up to 25 times every time you attack. Or increased strength by 1%. This is a newer build for me. I've hardly played this until the last couple of days. I started out pushing GR 70. I blew through it, did a GR 80, I blew through that. GR 90, I started getting resistance, but I was still able to just blow through it. I don't have any augments at all on any of this gear. The Zoldyck Alteration isn't even up to 25% yet, or rank 25 yet. Bane of the Trapped, I think I already had one of those. It was rank 25. Bane of the Stricken was already high rank. So this would be a really good build. A lot of potential with this build. Could push over 120 Greater Rift. I would assume it probably has already on the leaderboards. Thank you everybody for watching. If you guys are new, subscribe. Hit that bell icon to turn on notifications for future videos. And leave a like if you guys could. And I will see you guys later.